Now, I know that all of the very good consultants that you have been dealing with will have put in your hands all of the necessary documentation to make good decisions today. You will have a copy of the contract, the limb and the title. The contract does explain to you how the auction is to be conducted. I know that some of you will be new to this arena, and Mark and I want you to be really comfortable with how we work with you. So let's go through with that conduct, and I'll paraphrase it so you understand clearly how we work. The very first thing won't surprise you, and that is that our owners have given us confidential reserve prices. So that means we can't disclose those reserves to you, the bidders at large. Subject to the reserve price being reached or breached, the highest bidder obviously will be the lucky new owner. If bidding doesn't reach our owner's reserve, don't panic, it's not the end of the auction. Our practice is to pause and talk privately in one of these rooms with our highest bidder, and there we will be offering you the opportunity of buying at the auction today. We say it's always the best place and time to buy if you can. If we pass property in, you'll lose the exclusivity of opportunity, because when a property's passed in, our obligation is to make it available to everyone in the marketplace, including conditional people who can't compete with you at the auction today. Now, an owner may withdraw their property from sale before the property is actually sold and without declaring their reserve price. A very important clause, it covers the situation with the highest bidder. Sometimes at the end of those negotiations, an owner might say to us, do you know what, Mark, Phil, we're very happy with that result. Please go back to the rostrum and announce we're withdrawing the property from the auction competition and selling to the highest bidder outside of the room. That's their prerogative. It always causes disappointment for people who are sitting here waiting. Today is not a day to wait. Make sure we work with your strongest bid at all times. Why isn't that up on the screen, mate, Amy? If there is a disputed bid, I go back to the last undisputed bid and resume. Now, Mark and I have been authorised by our owners to place bids on our owners' behalf, to place vendor bids. When we place a vendor bid, we're saying it's not for sale, you need to keep moving north of that figure. We will be very clear that we're bidding for our owners, but we don't place any vendor bids anywhere near the reserve figure, so that enables you to continue your bidding with confidence against any bids that we may place. Now, often my colleagues from Harcourts will place bids on behalf of their buyers. Our obligation is to alert you to that. If you are here bidding on behalf of somebody else, there is no such requirement. I think the very last thing that I need to do is tell you what happens on the fall of the hammer. If you are successful, after delirium settles, you need to sign the contract, pay to the auctioneer a deposit equal to 10% of the final purchase price you pay, complete the GST addendum, and by doing that you acknowledge we've given you a copy of the REA Buyer's Guide. Simple, straightforward, but very important. It's in use in all of our auctions today. Jan Morley, a very, very good morning to you and to your good owner at 19 Pitcairn Terrace. Lovely to visit and inspect the property late yesterday afternoon when everyone was out enjoying the cup. But it was a lovely, pleasurable visit. The contract tells me that the property that you buy in Pitcairn Crescent is a freehold property. The area of the parcel, 612 square metres more or less. 10% today, balance needs to be paid on the 30th of November. So lovely pre-Christmas settlement. If you're working to an alternative date, we will always abide by that. There's your contract details. As I say, super situation. Pitcairn is so central. You're right on the border of Strohan, perhaps you're even in Strohan at this particular point in time, but it's a street that's going through so much change. Why wouldn't it when it is so close to the hub in the centre of the city? It's been a lovely starter for my owner. First step on the real estate ladder. She wants to go and take the second one later on today, perhaps. It's in gorgeous order. We sat around the breakfast bar yesterday. Sun was streaming through all the living room windows. Doors were open out onto the deck. That's where you're going to spend lots and lots of time. Sleep out's great. Hasn't been consented. You know that. We've made you aware of that. But that adds to the options in the way that you can use your home. As a starter, as an investment, this is a little gem and I would commend it to you. All right, enough said, Phil. 19 Pitcairn Terrace. Who's got the first bid of the day? Just one of you if you like. Where would you start, buyers? Clue from the auctioneer, wouldn't sell at $380,000, so that's what we call a vendor bid. Need to move north of that, 380, you might say 400. First call, vendor bid at 380. Second call, 380. Third call, you'd buy it sight unseen at 380. I'll work with tens. Is the 390 or better in the room? Third call at 380. Jan, I'll advance to 390. We'll keep it at this level at 390, looking for your participation. At 390. First call. Second call. Good on you. Welcome. 400,000 bid at the back of the room. Just the one, is there, at 400,000? Once. Twice at 400,000. Third call at 400. Well, 410 is my last vendor bid, madam. Would you say 420 and then we might talk? 410, I'm bid 420. Good on you. On the nod at $420,000. For the first time, second time, third time at $420,000. Well, you seem to be the only person with your hand up at this stage. I can't sell it at $420,000, you'll appreciate. Why don't we get some space, some private space, and I'll come and talk with you after I've had a word with my owner. Auction is open, bids $420,000. Nikki, we need to talk at the front. Well, yeah, I'm pretty happy if he does it. Okay. Mark, what have you gone with Donald?
That phone in behind you is just a live feed now, so thank you. That's good. Okay, we'll just skip the order, folks. Just while Phil's negotiating, we'll just put Buchanans on hold for a second. That enables us to go on to 22 Donald Place. I'm working with Cindy Lee Sinclair from the MERIVALE office. Now, this Donald Place, it's not named after Donald Trump, I've been told. Anna, that's correct, is it? Nor Donald Duck, so Mr. Donald, I've heard. But CLS, Cindy Lee, she's a stateswoman in any sense from our MERIVALE office, doing a great job. And Anna, thank you for your instructions. You'll enjoy this one, folks, at 22 Donald Place, St Albans, Christchurch City, a freehold title. That's right, strong tenure that we offer you today, a compact 330 square metres. It is indeed Lot 2, deposited plan 81891 in the Canterbury Land Registry. We'll have you in by Christmas, the 18th of December 2020, but we've got some flexibility in that regard too, so we can work with you. Take your last look through, folks. The ultimate in comfort and easy living is what I've described this. If you're fond of a quiet cul-de-sac, really, really sunny, open living, this is the one for you. The courtyard, I think, maybe become your favourite space in the house. Of course, it connects so well with your very large living, separate lounge, nice big kitchen. The kicker here, I think, is the third bedroom and the en-suited master bedroom, as well as the second bathroom. So it's just ultra convenient. The owner has told me that it's a 3-minute walk into the MERIVALE village. Unless you've got a toddler and a scooter, it might take 5, but no, very, very convenient all the same. Double internal access garaging, and it's got that double glazing too, doesn't it, Cindy? It doesn't, single glaze, pardon me. So what about the final word at 22 Donald Place?
It's been an absolute pleasure to bring this property. It is a lovely little cul-de-sac, and this property has been lovely and renovated really well. And I wish everyone all the best in their bidding today. Thank you.
All the best at Donald. Who's going to kick us away? Join the fun. 22 Donald Place. You're right in the MERIVALE village. Who starts? Who's going to fire us one away? The National Auction Champs join us today. Mr. Ellison. Is there 500 to go, perhaps, as a suggested figure? Welcome in, madam. Good luck. Can see you living there. It's a good spot for you at $500,000. Beautiful property, and here we go. We'll go up in a 20, shall we? At 500. $500,000, madam. Let's say that. $500,000. I hope it doesn't worry you. At 500, do I see 20 anywhere now? First call with my opening bidder. Second call. Third call, the lamp lighter at 5. I'll just go briskly to 520 on behalf of the owner, ma'am. Vendor bid at 520. There could be an opportunity for you. If you said 540, you might come back in. What do you think? Good on you, 540. No more vendor bids. It could be you and I alone, ma'am, at 540,000. I like it. I like it. At 540. At 540, we've got competition with this good lady here, in good humour here today. Cup week, once, twice. Welcome in. Ma'am, would you say 560? Good on you. 560,000. You got competition after all, ma'am. 560. Just come back. 565, okay, I'll work with you there at 565, madam. I'll offer you the same courtesy at 70 if you like. At 565, yes, easily done at 570. 570 we've got there. See, the 5s are a little bit easy. Make it a bit stronger. That's a bit better at 580 now, man, but you can say 90 if you like. You could go straight to 6, might be a canny move. At 580 now, 585. Okay, 585, I'll work with you. You might say 600 though, I'm picking, ma'am. 585, good on you. 600,000. Has that put a cat among the pigeons over there? At 600,000. I wouldn't have thought so at this level. First call. Would you like to try another 5, ma'am? Twice. I would suggest 10 though. Third call at 6. Gorgeous. 605. Okay, don't get comfortable though, ma'am. There's another bid coming at 605. 610. Assertive, ma'am. I like it. 610. It's the way to be. Strategy playing out in the auction room at 610. If bowls is your thing, the club's right across the road at 610. First call. Call the Sprig and Fern the local. Twice. MERIVALE Mall with its facelift. 615. You're doing very, very well, madam. Good luck. Stay with it at 615. See, that's a good move. 625. Wants to move into MERIVALE. Don't we all? 625. I can hear that advice from here saying, go for it. 625, first call. Second call, 630. Hang it in there, that's what we like. At 630, first call. 650, that's a great move. 650, this lady's getting stronger and stronger. Ma'am, 650, surely not. 650, looking decisive there. First call, pop another cheeky 5 in there at 650. There's no second prize. Second call. Third call, 650. What about a little cheeky 2 at 650? 652. Good, good. 655. 655. First, second, third call. I'm reading the body language, ma'am. 655. Showing your mind. It's changing your mind, excuse me, sign of strength. 655. 655. See what the market's doing. It's a great little bolt hole. No further bid? We're not too far away. I need to come and have a chat with you, ma'am, at 655 and just grab a little space for you and offer you some instructions. Nick, is that room free there? Right, we might sneak in there. You and I, ma'am, I'll offer you the chance. Pausing there at 655. I'll come and grab some instructions from my owner.
Doing a good job with our audio-visual as always. Now let me go back to Pitcairn Terrace. I've been working with Ryoko's buyers, Emma Jane and Hiraki outside of the room. Now when we stopped, we were at 420. Can I now confirm that you have graciously increased your bid and hopefully to buy this lovely home, your bid now stands at 483,000? Thank you. You know my decision, my owner's decision is we sell if there's no bidder at 483. Selling if there's no better bid. First call, hammer will fall. Second call at 483. Third and final call. Oh! Gone and sold to you. Congratulations to you. Nikki, Sam, congratulations to you. Lovely to work with you. Jan, another super campaign. Right, let's go. Narina Higgins, come forward. You're not a shy, shrinking violet. Come up the front. You've done a wonderful job. Shh, shh, shh. It's Narina's auction, folks. Unit 1 at 106 Buchanans Road. Can I welcome your owners? Lovely to be working with them again. We've done a lot of business with these good people over the years, and it's just great to be associated with them again. The unit at 106 Buchanans Road is described as a cross-lease in fee simple. You know the rules today. If you win, you secure that ownership by paying a mere 10% by way of deposit, and the contract says you can be in and living there on the 26th of November. Just a little thing to add, my good owner said, Phil, we're a little bit alarmed. The fabric for the curtains or the blinds that we're going to install, it's on the water, in a ship, by the way. That's very important to note that. And it may be here just after that settlement date, but they will come and install those when you are installed in that home after the 26th of November. This was Mum and Mum-in-law's house, and she thrived here for a very, very long time. She loved the outlook, she loved the position, and so will you. It's very sunny, it's very warm, it's a pleasurable and a very comfortable place to live. It's not just the alluring odours of the Copeland's bread over the road, but their beautiful gardens that will draw you across there many, many times. But the work that's been done in the kitchen particularly, I love that, the new pantry, the new tiling, it's beautiful. Bathroom is just sparkling as well. You move and enjoy, it's just presented in impeccable, impeccable condition for you. Narina, last word is yours, my dear. Nicely spoken. 106 Buchanans Road. Where do you start the bidding, folks? How much? I thought I heard I heard 250. I'll start the bidding at, huh? 310. So, Brian? 310? Nice work. Not for yourself, is it? No. 310. All right. You spotted the bidder before me. $310,000 and we're underway as the 320 or better in the room. First call, just the one bidder is the today. Second call at 310. 20, good on you, you're in charge at 320,000. 320, how's your starter, Brian? At 340, that's the way to buy property. 340, would you say 350 for me? On the nod, good judge of property, $350,000. Once called at 350, do I sell away on the left-hand side? Second call, third call, 355, making it easier for you. 365, with authority at 365. Lucy, 380, working for your buyer, working well for your buyer at 380, 385, perhaps 400, 390. I thought you'd have said 400, but that's okay. 395. Do I sell away? 395, the bid to beat. First call, instructions, Narina. Second call, 395. 400,000. Never stop on those big numbers. 400, the bids to beat. 405. I like the way you're doing this at $405,000. I can sell it now. There you go, 405. Don't get comfortable though. We might get another bid over here. 410. 12, would you say? Oh, no, don't stop there at 410. I'll work with 1,000. Narina, go and help your client at $410,000. And I sell, first call, 412. What lovely timing. 4 and a dozen. 415. Keep working for your buyer. 415. Otherwise, it's curtains and they get the new curtains. 415. At $415,000, you're spending someone else's money. It should be really easy. Second call, 415, and I sell. Third and final call at 415,000. Property is going. Any better? Going. Good. Is there another 1,000 quickly, otherwise to be fair to my bidder? At 415, Buchanans Road. Best thing since sliced bread, and there's lots of that over the road. At 415, the property is going. Gone and sold to you, congratulations, 415. Narina, nice work. Jeff, Julie, thank you, lovely opportunity. Make sure you get those blinds off the water. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on in this wonderful catalogue. We've got a good team representing this property. Chris Campbell, Lynn Martin, Nick Martin, Nicholas Martin, a very good morning to you. You've had a big role to play because we've had a big campaign at number 53 Ruapani Street in Marshland, or in Preston's more correctly put. I want to welcome my owners. I want to thank my owners. I want to congratulate my owners on what they presented to the marketplace. This is quite exceptional. Anyway, the contract describes the property at number 53 as a freehold property. The area of the parcel we passed to you today is 651 square metres. As I've said to you, you pay your first 10% by way of deposit. You will drag Chris and Vicky out screaming and kicking on the 15th of January 2021. I say that because Chris says this is the best house he's ever lived in, and I have no doubt that that's absolutely the truth. I went out on Monday afternoon with the team and inspected the house and got to know the owners really well. And as I said, I have to commend them on what they have produced. Preston's just continues to astound me. I have to congratulate the developers. They've set impeccably high standards. I think that my owners have taken those standards to a new level. The amenities, the take-up of property out there, the universally high standard will give you great assurance. But you've got the trifecta here. You've got Keith Usher's architectural influence. Chris as a master builder, his good wife is an interior designer. You put those three things together, you have an irresistible amalgam. I love the materials inside and outside. We sat in that lovely open day-to-day living area. Fire was on because Monday afternoon was cold, and of course that's shared by that lovely lounge which you will use for special occasions next door. The kitchen, well, there's two kitchens really. It enables you to keep that front showpiece absolutely impeccable. You do all your work out the back. The bathrooms, the materials, they sparkle, and you're going to spend a lot of time out in that courtyard. Gorgeous home. I commend it. I wish you well in your bidding. But Chris, there's a last word before we say go.
The only thing I'd like to say really is to congratulate the people who are here. Got really great taste. This is a beautiful house. I will be very jealous of whoever gets to live in it. I would love to live in it myself. They've made a stunning job of it. The fixtures and fittings are just as Phil said, they're beautiful. So bid with great confidence today. I wish you well of all your friends when you move in there.
It'll take a long time to do the tour with them. That's my only warning. 53 Ruapani. Where do we start bidding, bidders? Buyers? Make it yours. Where do we start? Wouldn't sell it at 770. Vendor bid to start. You might have 800. You might have better. First call on a vendor bid at 770. Second call. 800, Chris. Good working with your buyer. 800,000. Who's got 825 or better? One's called at $800,000. 815. 815. Good on you, sir. Welcome. 815. Good luck in your bidding. At 815. 850. 60, would you say for me, sir? I've got 850 on the right-hand side of the room. At 850. 860 with Lynn. 865. 900. At 900,000, worthy of it, sir, at $900,000. Back with a good strong bids, my recommendation. 9 the bid to beat. 910, 20. 920, 30, sir, on the knot. At 920, class pedigree. 930, 940's the bid to beat. 950's got. We're at 950 against you, Chris. 60 on the nod. 960. 80 if you like. 960's the bid to beat at this stage. Do it with impetus. $960,000. 970. So count down. Once, twice. 1 million. Catherine, welcome. Working for your buyer and working well as you always do. Good advice. At $1 million, never stop on that number. First call at 1. Second call at $1 million. Third, final call. Any better, sir? 110? 1 million the bid. Surprise me. One bid at $1 million. Well, Catherine, I'm not going to dally. You're there at $1 million. I can't sell at $1 million. Catherine, why don't we take this front room for your buyers and we'll come and talk. At $1 million only, auction is still open. Oh, thanks, Mark. Beautiful.
Back we go to Donald. We've been having a delightful conversation with our highest bidder, working with you, Donna. So let's go back. Bid 655 at the moment, but Cherie, could you please call out the bid that you've advanced to, please? $677.5. Instructions, Anna? We are on the market. I'm going to sell to you for the want of a better bid, but it's $677.5. 22 Donald Place will sell. But to whom? You've still got a chance, ma'am. I remember your bidding at $677,500 first call. Second call, we're definitely selling. Third call at 22. $677.5. Cherie, the news is good. It's your day. Property's going. Sold to you, ma'am. Well done. Superb effort. Now, I will shake your hand. I'll always shake Cindy Lee. Folks, I think you're busy people. You probably want to get out to Riccarton Park. Why don't we move on in our catalogue, don't we? And that enables us to just skip jump. We've got 79 chapter coming up, and that's an exciting auction, but so is this, and so I get to invite Duncan McGregor. Duncan is from our Merivale office, and he's working with a very astute owner, and we have got contemporary character on Clifford Ave, and I know you'll be excited to have this Fendalton address come forward to the marketplace and take a look. It's very chic, this property, as is our representative of the market, Duncan McGregor, I must say. 27 Clifford Ave, Merivale, there's a bit of contrast there, says Fendalton on the screen. What would you say, Duncan?
You can call it either.
That's good. Imagine that versatility. 555, 555, that's the size of the parcel, square metres, on which this cool little property sits. Lot 1 deposited plan 513073 in the Canterbury Land Registry. There is no change to the chattel list. We are guaranteeing you vacant possession on the 11th of December, so you'll have time to get the tree up, get the Santa sacks out, and you will be ready to go at Clifford Ave. Funky property. I love the size and proportions of this home. Just all about the living for me, all based around that kitchen island, I think. The breakfast bar, you're going to have guests there. Best shared, this property, I think. Get your friends around, throw those doors back. It's open, it's light, it's superbly appointed, like I say, in a contemporary fashion. You've got that extra bedroom as well, the en-suited master, absolute bonus. Floor-to-ceiling windows, absolutely gorgeous. All the space out the back. I think the sun that you'll capture on your deck is really highly desirable, but you're surrounded by other magnificent properties, and it's an easy stroll to Mona Vale, which is one of our lovely little gems here in Christchurch, and of course you're straight into Hagley Park in the city. Duncan, why don't you just commend the bidders and maybe even a little annotation to Paul and Naomi.
I just want to thank my viewers and Paul and Naomi for giving us the opportunity to market this lovely property. It was a wonderful location. They're very rare to come up, so if you're in the room, you can bid. So thank you very much.
I would take Duncan's recommendation, who kicks us away at 27 Clifford Ave. Property pretty tightly held round here, so take your opportunity, folks. 800. Duncan is working with a bidder on the telephone at $800,000. I suppose that's a fair and reasonable place to start. Where would we go for here? You might work with a 25 from here, perhaps a quarter, at $800,000. Who's here to compete? First call. I've got my opening bidder, opening salvo, on the telephone with Duncan at $800,000. 555 squares freehold land. Merivale, Fendalton, you choose, but I would want you to choose to bid at this moment at $800,000 once. Twice. Third call. Okay, vendor bid, Duncan, 825. No dilly-dally from me. At 825, no confusion as to value. On behalf of the owner, won't be changing hands at 850 with Duncan and his bidder on the telephone at 850. I'm not going to vendor bid anymore, Duncan, so I'll be talking to you unless there's a bid and competition in the room. 850 now with Duncan. First call. Who says 75 or better? Twice. Third call at 850. Duncan, just your bidder and I. We'll take a pause. I'll offer you the opportunity. My fellow auctioneer looks like he's ready to come back and give an update. So we're pausing Clifford Ave at 850. Auctions live and open.
Thanks, Mark. Good luck. Guess I've got some news. If we could go back to Ruapani. Thank you, Amy. Now, folks, I've been engaged with good discussions with my highest bidder, working with Catherine Aiken and my owners. Negotiations, if you have seen, have gone backwards and forwards. They've reached a point where my owners have said, Phil, you know what, we're absolutely delighted with the result. We want you to announce we're now withdrawing the property from the auction floor, and would you please declare it very happily sold. Congratulations to all parties. Fabulous home, good campaign, good and well done to my team. Fabulous home. All right, let's move forward in the catalogue while Mark continues with his negotiations. Another good team working on this, Mr. Richard Dawson, Tracy Denny and Mitch McDonald. A very good morning to you. And to your owners, Di Peter, a very good morning to you. It was really lovely to meet with you and inspect the home a couple of days ago. It was a real pleasure, and I commend you on the work that you've done. I wasn't surprised to learn that Peter's a master painter because, gosh, his work is perfect in this home. Now, the property at 79 Chapter Street, this good team have had the honour of marketing, is described as a freehold property. It's a lovely big parcel, 951 square metres more or less. 10% today, pre-Christmas settlement, there's a gem for you. 16th of December, unless you're working to an alternative date. So, as I say, no surprise that my owners are in trade. This home has got real appeal from the street. It grows as you go inside. Chapter Street, well, it's just a great part of the city. Hard to get a park. Everyone seems to be working on their home and adding value. That should give you assurance, and that should give you confidence as well. I love the entry. It's very elegant. It's very welcoming. Takes you straight into the lounge where you'll do your entertaining. Then, of course, it flows through to that family room. Brilliant heating right throughout the home. The ducted heat was on the other day. Real good benefits in that. The kitchen, well, it's just a social hub. Once again, a scullery that matches that kitchen enables you to keep the kitchen impeccably clean right throughout. Big bedrooms. The master bedroom, of course, is a great space. You've even got your own courtyard for the morning cup of tea and a read of the press, or the form guide for Riccarton this afternoon if that's what you want to do. Out the back, you've got almost self-contained accommodation. It's been used Airbnb, but if you've got teenagers, extended accommodation, guests coming to town, that's a beautiful place to be. Richard, is there a word you'd like to add?
On behalf of Tracy, Mitchell and myself, I'd like the opportunity to bring the property to the market. You've done a beautiful job, and very best of luck with your bidding.
Exactly. All right, 79 Chapter Street. Who starts the bidding for me, folks? 1450, Mitch, at $1,450,000. Bidding for a client, I presume, at 1450. But, well, you might, exactly. I could see you in that kitchen doing wonderful work at $1,450,000. First call at 1450, chasing down 15. Second call at 1450. Third call. Will you surprise me? 15's a vendor bid. Mitchell, at 1,500,000 on behalf of my owners at 15. Where do we go from here? First call at 15. Second call. 1550. Got you at 1550. Bidding out left with Mitchell's client. Don't be fazed by those good bids. At 1550 for the third and final call at 1550. Well, I'm not going to take any more vendor bids. The opportunity goes outside of the room, and you've seen what can happen when we do that. At 1550, any advance, I'll work with a quarter. Mitch, stony silent. I can't sell at 1550. Why don't you use that room behind you? It's worked so far this morning. The auction is open at 1550, and Mark will be back with an update in a moment.
Folks, just before we go back to Clifford Ave, I'd just like to introduce our property management people here, Holmwood Property Management, Lynn Cawthorne, BDM, Alex Little. You won't do better than these girls looking after your property. These guys are seriously award-winning, and they take all those headaches of investment away, of investment property. They are meticulous in what they do, and you couldn't go better than Holmwood Property Management. So let's just return. Duncan McGregor and I have been working with our highest bidder at 27 Clifford Ave. And we have had an increase in the bid from $850. That bid now stands at $920, Brian. No, we're not changing hands at $920. We want money in advance of that. Is anyone prepared to offer perhaps another 10 to commence the conversation or recommence the conversation with our auction team? Is there any better bid than $920? We're talking Heartland here, folks. Dress Circle, FENDALTON, MERIVALE even, Mona Vale. 27 Clifford Ave. I'm going to pass in Duncan on a live bid at $920, and you continue working with all parties. So people will be pleased that they've got the opportunity now to compete. Thank you very much. We've got a bit of a gap till my next one, so I'll leave to a bit of music, Amy. Thanks very much.
Folks, thank you for being so patient. You know that big decisions are made in the auction room. Now, I left the room with a bid on this fabulous home at $1,550,000. Mitch, can I now confirm your good clients have graciously increased their bid and hopefully to buy the home? Their bid now stands at $1,640,000. Thank you. My owners have said, hey, we're letting go. It's been a great, great home, but if there's no better bid offer, we sell to these good people $1,640,000 the bid to beat. Any advance before we go? First call at 1640. Second call, third and final call. I'm delighted to announce the property is going, gone and sold to you, Tom and Nicole. Congratulations. Pete, Di, lovely to work with you. All the very best to you. Let's move on in our catalogue. Sorry to keep you waiting. Great properties for your competitive bidding today. The next one, Emma Luxton, you've had the joy of marketing the property at 31 Thornycroft Street. A very good morning and thank you to our good owners. Nice to be working with you again. I take you to their contract. It describes the property as a freehold parcel, 32 purchase, or in my terms, 809 square metres, more or less. To secure ownership today, you just pay the first 10% by way of deposit. The balance needs to be paid on the 7th of December. I reckon they're really good settlement terms, but if you've struck an alternative, owners are very flexible in that regard. Folks, you have to be very encouraged and confident by recent and consistent real estate activity and results in Thornycroft Street. It shows you it's one of the most desirable and coveted streets in Christchurch. Mark and my brother lived there for many years. It's a beaut spot. It's a destination. It's not a journey. People go there just to visit the various properties. You see the work that's being done, absolutely gorgeous. Owners present this beautifully, lovely, substantial, imposing home. Style and substance is the way that Emma has so succinctly described it. It's beautifully balanced. Big living areas, downstairs and up. Separate lounge to preserve intergenerational harmony. But I love that little mezzanine space as well. Opening out to the decks, you've got park-like grounds and you've got a park next door. Open the gate, the ratepayers will look after that for you. No problem whatsoever. 5 bedrooms, hard to find that sort of thing. So owners have done great work, but they leave you the opportunity, I think, to bring it up to the perfect level for Thornycroft Street. Emma? Great campaign. Last word is yours.
Thank you, Phil. I'd just like to thank Liam and Peter for the opportunity. Thornycroft to the market. The bidders, this is a wonderful property in a great location.
Absolutely. Opening bidder offer, folks, 31 Thornycroft. Oh, that's encouraging. Thought we'd get just a bit stronger. We won't sell it at $1,200,000. Line in the sand, 1.2. Where do we go from here, buyers? First call. On behalf of my owners, 1.2 the bid to beat. 1,250 perhaps? Second call. You'd pay that for the land. 1,250, Karina, working for your clients, good on you, 1,250. Bid on the right-hand side. First call, 1,250 is the 1.3 or better in the room. Second call at 1,250. Third call at 1,250,000. Oh, a lot of real estate at the money. Karina, I'm going to take a vendor bid at 1.3. I won't sell it, but it's my last vendor bid. $1,300,000 as I count down. Once. Twice is the 1,350. Third call at 1.3 vendor bid. Any advance? No? Just the one? The one bid? 1.3. Any better bid? At 1,300,000. Karina, I can't sell it. You're the owner bidder at this stage. Why don't you bring your client and we'll talk outside of the auction room. I'm on a vendor bid at 1.3, but let's talk outside of the room. Give them the opportunity. Our parties negotiating outside of the room so we can continue with our catalogue. It's my great pleasure to introduce Mickey Limmer. Most of you have met him, of course, over the last few weeks because you've had a massive campaign at number 8 Bernadette Street in Aidenfield. A very good morning to our owners. Thank you for the cuppa on Monday evening. It was nice to meet with you and to get a very, very good feel for what is on offer. What is on offer is a lovely big freehold parcel, 993 square metres to be precise. 10% today is your deposit. Balance needs to be paid on the 29th of January, so there's very good settlement terms. Some of you may be working to alternatives, and I know my owners have expressed flexibility in that regard. It's undeniable that Aidenfield has been a raging success. What's so good about Aidenfield is the layout and the universally high standard of homes and gardens. I drove around for quite some time on Monday evening on my way to the property and thought, it's just developing and maturing so beautifully. There's obviously a community pride and a residential pride within the Aidenfield community. My owners nicely set back from the road. You could be anywhere in the world. Nice big section. You've got parking for all your family and all of your guests. We sat having a cuppa in the living area with the gas fire on because it was cold on Monday evening, and I thought, gosh, look at all that living. We've got the separate lounge in there. We're even playing a bit of pool in there. It spills out to the deck. The louvered canopy, of course, just extends your living options in all weathers as well. Kitchen's been nicely done. Imagine that warm bamboo floor when you make your morning cup of tea every day as the sun comes through the kitchen window as well. Good sized bedrooms, massive garden shed that really embellishes your garaging options. I just think it's a standout, Mickey, and I know there's a last word you'd like to offer.
Thanks, Phil. Awesome work working with you guys, Linda and Stuart. We have had a huge amount of fun over the last 3 weeks, and we've met some wonderful people along the way. I think the home just offers really good balance, and I think it's just a good, honest family home.
Well
Hard
put.
to go past.
Bernadette Street, folks, opening bid or offer? 700. Nice place to start, Leah. Nice to see you working with your clients again at 700,000. 710. 20. 730. 40 the bid. Don't be daunted. 750, would you say? 750, she's taken it at 750. 750,000. First call at 750. 760. Good work. 770 with Mickey's client. 770. Don't go quiet on me. Is the 775? Or I count down. First call. 770. 780. Martin, welcome to you. 780. Working for your client, working hard. That's what you've got to do. It's a great home. 780. Quiet serenity. 85. That's all right. 785. Don't lose it for 5,000. It's your future we play for. 785. The next one will cost more if we can find it. You know what the market's doing. Mickey's got the bid 785. Twice called. 786. Nice timing, sir. 787. You say 790? 789. Good on you. You're in front. It's 789. 790. 790. At 791. Got him. At 791. At 791. 95, good work. At 795. So would we try the 800? You've got to do your best work to buy good property. On the nod, you're a good judge. 800 the bid. At 800 instruction. 800,000, that's the leading bid. Sir, have you got one? 801. I can sell it now. Okay, so but I reckon you're back with me, sir, at 802. 801 for your future. 802, there we go, calmly done, get ready. 802 and 803 only. 5 could be the right thing. Listen to Tony's help lots of people buy their futures. $803,000. Good work, good strategy at 805. What about the 808, Mickey? The 8s can be very, very lucky. At 810. Nice work. Legs 11, sir. Would you say a dozen? We don't come back again. At 810. You're out back in the weekend searching, Blue Book, Press, not much. There's not many listings out there, sir, at 810. You need to be settled by Christmas. You don't need to do your Christmas shopping once you buy Bernadette. At 810, your bid. Absolutely, you're in front, 810 and a half. Oh, he was shaking his head there at 811. You've told me that before. 811. Why not? It's only money. Have a wee punt at the races this afternoon, you might get that extra. We might be back selling it next week. 811. And I'm going to sell it. Your dream to these people. Let's give us a dozen. No, absolutely sure. Respect, good man. At 811, my past owners like you very much. At 811,000. First call, second call, third and final call. Property's going, still not gone. Going. Gone and sold to you, sir. Congratulations to you. Linda Stewart, congratulations to you. Lovely to work with you. Mick, you do the paperwork upstairs. Right, I better go and see what.
Folks, why don't we just keep our program moving? And we've got some quality property to finish with. Not quite Overdale Drive, but I'm just going to continue on with Mitch and Tracy. Again, Mitch McDonald, Tracy Denny from our St Albans team, managed by this fine fellow down the middle, Gerard Rolton. 108 Rossall Street, JDM Parish. Great to have your instructions, sir, and congratulations on your presentation and making everything accessible for everyone to get into this beautiful home at 108A Rossall Street in Merivale, of course. A freehold property is what we offer you. The parcel, the size of the parcel on which it sits is 431 square metres. No change to the legal description, nor the list of chattels. I have got a change to the original draft in terms of settlement date. That now stands on a Thursday at the 26th of November, so I know Mitch and Tracy have made everybody aware of that and the change of date. I think Thursday's a better day to be moving anyway, frankly. Fridays can be a bit tight. What we're offering you here, folks, as you just enjoy these last few images of the property, is extensive executive-style real estate. High quality, a formidable home is what we're talking about. Mitch, I think nearly 300 square metres of home, so it's a solid property. Living options galore, just such great flow to the property. And I know our owner is a good property man. He sat back for months and thought, what would I do to change this property? Absolutely nothing. It works very, very well, works perfectly as it is. The L shape means there's ultra size. You've got a master chef kitchen, which has been proven on a number of occasions, certainly. What about the courtyard? It is an absolute social hub. A louvered system again, a big umbrella, I think, which is possible that you might be taking away with you, excuse me. And upstairs, big media room, accommodation downstairs, full suite downstairs, master gets all the tricks, and the family accommodation area is superb as well. Drive on in, internal access carriage, it's tucked away, it's really quiet, it's in the best zones, you're close to the village, and it's a heck of a lot of home that has been built in a quality way. It is here to be sold. I think Tracy may be working with the phone bidder. I'd love to hear a bid from the floor. Where would we start? At 108A Rossall Street. We've got a bid to start. Aren't they respectful? What do you think, folks? We are in the heart of Merivale. Really solid home. You're looking for a clue from the auctioneer. Well, let's make it clear to all, $1.2 million won't own a property of this calibre. I should invite you in there, or something stronger, but it'll just make it easy for absolutely everybody. Okay, well, vendor bid to start at 1.2 million. Let's quell the nerves and let's get going. I'm at 1.2. I'll work with 100 from here, perhaps would be the place to go. At $1.2 million vendor bid, we'll be staying with our owners at these levels, and there's no surprise about that. At 1.2, come on, who's got 100? First call, second call, where's your cup, wheat, spirit? Third call at 1.2. As I scan the room. Come on, folks. Look, Tracy, you sure there's nothing stronger in the bin there? There's some good Aussie people, aren't they? At would you go 1,250 perhaps? Too early for a 20. At $1.2 million vendor bid. Let's cut to the chase. Here to own, you've got to be strong. At 1.2 million, who'd like to take that bid away? 1,250. Of course you would. 1.25 million. At $1,250,000, I'll work with another 50 if you like, just to make it fair to all. At 1,250,000, first call. Ultra robust construction, beautiful hardwood flooring, stone bench tops. It's high specification at 1,250,000 surely. Do we go up from here? At 1,250,000, someone who's been watching online and telling Grant to bid for them, no doubt, at this level, at 1,250,000 first call. Second call I'm at 1,250,000. Third call I'll place a vendor bid at 1.3. Ultra comfortable to do so at 1.3. No confusion as to value. There's your roadmap at 1.3. I'll go another 50 if you like. Be quick, Trace. It could be a good opportunity for those people coming up. At 1.3 is a vendor bid. Staying with our auction, with our owner here at the moment at 1.350, showing promising signs. Foxy, it could be your bidder with the opportunity coming up here at 1.350. Who says 1.4? At 1.350. All the rights on the window, on the telephone here. Western Australia, I'm told, at 1.350. I'll give you a quick chance, first call. There should be a Mexican wave of hands at this level, twice, at 1.350. Any better? Sharon, you look ponderous. Third call at 1.350. I'm going to offer these people the opportunity. At 1.350. Tracy, it's your bidder alone at this early stage. Not at a level I'm authorised to sell, but we will offer those people the opportunity. Pausing the auction at 1.350. That is live and open. Phil, the rest is yours.
Thanks, Mark. Can I go back to 31 Thornycroft, please? 31 Thornycroft. It's almost a tongue twister. Look, folks, I left the room with that bid at $1,300,000. I was on a vendor bid. That bid has been taken by Karina's buyers outside of the room at $1,300,000. Owners are saying, no, we're not at a level that we will sell, Phil. So if there's no better bid in the room, we're going to pass the property. We deal with all parties, and obviously our highest bidder. Is there any advance at 1.3 on 31 Thornycroft? First call, second call, third call. All right, Emma, back in your hands at 1.3. We're working with people above that. I think you've got conditional people in the room. I would suggest to them they're talking with you before they leave here today. That opportunity is wide open. To Monty and Liam, thanks for the opportunity. We just keep working. And Amy, if you can now take me up the hill to Overdale Drive and to Duncan McGregor and Narina Higgins. Well, they've had the pleasure of marketing this home. Absolutely mesmerising situation, but it's important I take you to the contract. Just to describe the property contractually, it is a freehold parcel, 30 purchases of land or 749 square metres to be precise. 10% today, once again, pre-Christmas settlement, ideal, 10th of December 2020. What a beautiful time to move in. I enjoyed going back and revisiting this property. I was involved in selling it for the original owner when it was built. I had to say to my owners, gosh, you have presented this impeccably. So much on offer. Overdale is a very special spot. It's a destination, not a journey. It's very quiet. You have mesmerising views. They're so easily attained because you're so close to the central part of the city as well. Living area, well, they just span east to west. All day sun is your companion. And of course, if you like a life of leisure and relaxation, downstairs you've got a media room, you've got your games room, the pool room, and the daily swim, that heated cover pool. You're going to enjoy a great lifestyle. Ingrid Geldof's touch in the kitchen is unmistakable. No wonder she wins the number of awards that she does. Living options are great. Day to day, there's a social breakfast bar, dining space. Then you've got your formal entertainment area at the other end as well. Lovely little courtyard at the back for the morning cup of tea. You're out of any breezes that are blowing. And of course, you're going to spend a lot of time on that deck just enjoying the vista day and night. Brilliant opportunity, gorgeous home. I commend it to your owners. Moving on, where do you see value buyers? Start me at what figure? Overdale Drive, number 26. Start me where? Quality home. Pedigree's the word that I use. 1.7 won't buy Overdale Drive, so I place a vendor bid to entice you in. You good people at the back, you've now got a lot of money in your pocket. Perhaps you're at 1.750. 1,700,000 on behalf of my owners. Once called, would we bid at 1,750? Second call, third call. Well, 1,750 is a vendor bid. I'm not going to take any sham farcical bids in the room. I'm 1,750 on behalf of my owner. Wouldn't sell it at this level and you wouldn't expect to buy it. So much on offer, good garaging. First, second, third. Well, Duncan, buyers on notice. I'm on my last vendor bid at 1,800. If someone gives me 1,850 to get the right to buy in the auction room today at 1,800, any advance. First, second, third call. Well, let's not make a fuss out of the auction. Deserves better. No hands in the room. I'm putting it into your hands, Duncan Narina. 1,850 is not going to buy it today. But let's encourage people in excess of that figure to talk to you on a conditional basis. 1,850, good luck to my owners going forward. It was lovely to meet and spend time at your home on Monday evening. All right, to wrap from me, we're waiting for Mark.
folks, has diminished. 108A Rossall Street, bids increased from WA up to 1550. Jeremy, 1550, we're on the market, we sell properties. Going, 1.55 million, 108A Rossall Street, gone and sold, go home to Christchurch. Super stuff, thank you for your attendance. Congratulations to all those new buyers and sellers. We wish you all the very best from the whole Harcourts Holmwood team. That is a wrap on behalf of Hayden, Phil, Brian, Tony, Bridget and Amy, and Jacinda as well. Rob, have a great